Sex as a reward for what is considered good behavior in men isn't exactly a new phenomenon. In the context of this video, women use sex as a manipulation tool to get men to do more housework, which women believe is good behavior in men as they deem it desirable. Again, that's not something new as this creator would want to present it. The thing with women is, they're okay with tying sex to anything, until a man does the same thing, including tying it to what they said, and that's the problem. For instance, a woman will tie sex to the amount of housework you do, and you do the same, then she flips out. Women will tie intimacy to dates, and how much you spend on them, until you do the same, then they flip on you talking about doing the bare minimum and expecting anything out of her.
It's actually one of my biggest pet peeves when someone's like, give him a chance, like he's so nice, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to. I don't want to give him a chance. I don't like him, and I know that already. I don't want to give him a chance. Or when people praise men for doing the bare fucking minimum, like, oh my god, sis, he planned a nice date for you. Make him your husband. That's the bare fucking minimum. Just because a guy is nice or a good guy doesn't mean, one, you have to give him a chance. If you don't feel an attraction to him, then don't give him a chance. Two, if you do give him a chance and you still don't like him, you don't have to like him just because he's a nice guy. I swear, men will open a fucking door for you these days and people are like, oh my god, he's such a king. It's like, a woman who is nice is just a woman. She has manners. She's just a normal woman. A man who is nice, he's a king. Point being, just don't let people guilt trip you into thinking that you have to try to make it work with the good guy or the guy who is nice to you. We love that. But if you're not feeling it, release that man and let him find somebody that is right for him and appreciates him and is into him. There's been too many times when I've gone on dates with guys who are really great guys and the people will be like, oh, but like, I don't know, he's such a good guy, you should date him, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, but I just don't like him like that. I just don't feel it. There's just something in me that's not feeling it.
So I need you to stop accepting bare minimum behavior from these men. Too many women are like, well, he texts me good morning at least 2-3 times a day. He texts me in the evening or the afternoon, and he always checks in with me via text, as if that's something that takes effort, as if that's something to shout about when it's really not. He's giving you a little bit and you're accepting a little bit and making it seem like a lot. And what you're doing in that process is setting him up to continue giving you bare minimum behavior. And at some point in the relationship, if it grows, or in the situationship, you are going to realize that you set yourself up for failure and you set yourself up to continually get the least when you deserve even more than the most, right? Because your worthiness and your value is divine and inherent, and it cannot be quantified. So no matter what someone is giving you, no matter what you're experiencing, even at what feels like the best, you always deserve more. And so does your partner, if that partner is a healthy partner. But when you teach someone that it only takes a good morning text for you to get excited and get hype, or it only takes a hey big head text or a good night text, and there's no action behind it, there's no planning behind it, there's no intention behind it, your value and your worth actually drops lower and lower in the eyes of that man. So stop allowing men to give you the bare minimum and make them work for you. Make them earn you. Make him understand that it is going to take personal growth and accountability and consistency and action to be a part of your life and stay a part of your life.
You need to stop praising men for the bare minimum. Videos I see on this app, he peeled an orange for me, he must really love me. Are you actually out of your mind? Or he didn't force himself on me not once, I felt really respected. That is the bare minimum. He introduced me to his friends and his family. That again is also the bare minimum. Do you want to be a secret side piece? No. We praise men for things like this. It makes them think they're doing acts of God. I see this is the bare minimum and people don't realise that. There are a lot of girls that have been treated so badly that when someone's actually nice to them, they think it's the best thing in the world. The reality is you did not deserve to be treated the way you did in the past. Stop praising men for doing things like this, for respecting you and treating you like a person. Praise them for acts of service, like he took you out on a date, he opened the car door for you, he bought you flowers, things like that. Praise them for taking a genuine interest in your hobbies, for keeping you safe, things like that. Not the bare minimum. Girls, please do better.
Just like the way that like traditional dating has like faded out, it's like now we have to make it like unnormal for like a guy to like do the things that they like did before.
What were the things women did before?
Exactly. I don't know. I mean,
you said you were desirous of traditional courtship, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you know what that looks like from a guy's end?
What do you mean?
Okay, so asking you out, taking initiative,
That's like
planning the
traditional
date, Wednesday, 7 p.m., I'm taking you here, picking you up. What were the women's traditional roles?
I don't even know. That's actually a hard question. I don't even know. Like, it's like, I feel like in the beginning stages of dating, like, there's not a lot, like, a girl can do just besides, like, I mean, really just, like, show up.